It's time. What it do, gaming family? This your boys. We are back at it once again, and I am the Husky Hokage.
Big Huss.
And as always, I got my man with me, my brother from another that can't be replaced by none other. It is the Dub, ladies and gentlemen.
Clap it up for the dub. Clap it up for the dub.
And we are Victory Road, a gaming podcast presented to you by the Blurred Syndicate. Happy Pokemon Day. Let's go. It is the day of Pokemon, as the old folks say. Y'all got them new Pokemon.
You know what I'm saying? Pokemans.
It is the day of the Pokemans, man. So yeah. So today we had a Pokemon Presents. Pokemon, revealed some things, other stuff, but that's cool. But before we get to the Pokemons, let's talk about just a couple of things that happened in the news. So one thing, I know we both play both of the games, and we like the franchise. So still holding my judgment. There is a little bit of overreaction from some folks, but this don't look. This worries me just a little bit. This worries me just a little bit,
bruh.
And
the problem is, this looks like cosplay. This doesn't look like a million. Like, well, I don't know. Amazon's $1 billion company.
Millions and millions.
This doesn't look like the quality that it needs to be. Like I said, I know I got cosplay homies that can make something like this.
Listen, agreed. Let me say this. Let me say this. I feel like so once again, I'm gonna hold my full judgment until we see the actual full product, actual trailer, all of that. But I'm not sure if they're gonna add abs to this man or not. Listen, and that was my one concern with the whole thing initially was, will he look or resemble Kratos in the sense of the actual game? And I'm not expecting this man to be Alan Richardson type of, like the dude from Alex Reacher, that guy. I ain't expecting him to be just, what I'm saying? Like I'm expecting, have a little. In this age, Kratos has that old man weight. He's kind of big, thicker. He still has the bulk, the mass and stuff like that. And just once again, we're just looking at the picture from the image they released. They decided to release. I don't know why they decided to release this image, but this has a lot of people worried. This has a lot of people concerned. Once again, I'm not overreacting. I do, from a lot of people, there is some concern just looking at this. This is not the final product. They may go in and fix some of the stuff, but just looking at, like Dub said, it kind of worries where you see it looks like a Tubi movie. Somebody pointed out it looked like a Tubi movie. I'm like, I say it looks like a low budget film or a fan film, but once again, this ain't all the glitz and glamour and everything like that. So once again, we have some time, you know what I'm saying? So
this is why everything don't need to be live action, Cole. Everything don't translate well to live action. And like even though One Piece was successful as a live action show, I can still look at certain stuff like that don't look good necessarily. Like Luffy using his gum fruit to me, like in the trailers, I was like, it just don't translate well to me.
I get that.
Everything doesn't translate well to live action. I think Hollywood's in duress in the video game industry and in just any type of media in general, and so they're just trying to grab straws whatever they can. They seen Last of Us is doing well, Fallout was doing well. Hey, this is a juggernaut. This is guaranteed money. You gotta really put some stuff into this, bro. Like this ain't just some you just can pick up and go do.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they had the right people or the right makeup artists or what. Once again, like when they picked Ryan Hurst, I know some people, they wanted. Some people wanted Christopher Judge. I never wanted Christopher Judge, but someone correct. And I can't. I'm not. I wouldn't mind have seen a black man. I wouldn't mind have seen this. I ain't gonna lie. Alan Richardson would have been
perfect.
I would have been cool with Alan Richardson. And for those who don't know Alan Richardson is the guy that plays in the Alex Reacher series on Prime as well.
He was Hulk too.
He was Hulk. He was also in the Hunger Games. He was Thad from Blue Mountain State. If you remember back in the day from Blue Mountain State, that TV show.
Hopefully, he get that Batman role he been praying for. I think he'll be a good Bruce.
But I think he could have fit the role because one, he has the bulk. Like that's my whole thing. You don't got to be ripped up and stacked. Like granted, but you need the bulk, the mass. Like you need to look like Kratos because for a lot of people, like even his beard looks a little rough. But once again, this is not the final product. I'm pretty sure they can adjust them. The camera can fix some of this stuff. So
I feel like they thought they ate, bro. That's why they put this out there. Like, oh yeah, this is it. And then like, folks like, because I'm wondering how the fight's gonna look at this point. If this is the quality of your costumes, you know what I'm saying? It's some lights and cameras when they come to that fighting. You know what I'm saying, with the axe and the blades. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not gonna overreact, but at the same time, I am going to give from what we've seen. And from what we've seen, I'm a little concerned. So they got plenty of time to fix it. I'm pretty sure somebody at Amazon in studio has seen the reaction. It was like, yo, we got to fix this shit. And listen, once again, I don't want to say we bullied, but
they definitely bullied them boys with Sonic.
I always say like they did with Sonic. I don't want to say we need to bully them, but you know what I'm saying? Because these idiots on the internet, you tell them do some stuff like that, they gonna start sending death threats to folks. Like, bruh, chill out, bruh. It ain't that serious, my boy. This is a property I love. Bro, go touch grass. Go touch grass, bro.
It's losing the integrity of the game.
Go touch grass, my boy. Go touch grass. So that's just one to start out. That was one of the things that I wanted to bring up as well. We didn't talk about it, but it did happen. We saw that they released or gave a release date for Wolverine. Wolverine is dropping on September 15th, 2026, and I'm excited. I know a lot of people are excited for it, man. I'm looking forward to the game. Like I said, I'm not like jumping out my seat because I'm like it's Wolverine, but I'm excited to play it, man. I'm more so excited. I want to see what that collector's edition look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving my
asses, boy. I'm finna. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to split somebody in half. You know what I'm talking about? If it's anything like the old Wolverine games, I'm there for the violence, bro. I am trying to dismember anybody that walks in my path because he can't do it on the big screen. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, it's like I said, man. I'm looking forward to the game. I want to see what that collector's edition look like. Looks like this year is stacking up to be another good year in gaming, just overall. Crimson Desert comes out next month, and I am really, really looking forward to that. That's one game outside of Fable. That's another game that I've been looking forward to like the past 2 years, and all the previews, all everything looks good. What you got?
For the WWE?
Absolutely not. Listen, I love WWE. I do, bro, but like these games,
bro, I just pre-ordered. Hey, I thought you was gonna get it too. I just pre-ordered.
Normally we talk about this, but I haven't given any thought to getting. The only reason because I feel like this one is so much similar to last year's Usually, you know, I know they added a few more characters, but like I feel like it's so similar to last year, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy it yet. I haven't seen a lot on either, but so I'll look into it to see. But
when you buy the Monday Night War edition or whatever, they give you, I guess, to justify the price bump, the $20 price bump, they give you WWE 2K25 as well. Like when I bought it, you know how you buy stuff on PlayStation, tell you everything you get. Oh yeah. Now I had to go look. I was like, oh snap! Did I accidentally buy the wrong game? And then I see.
Listen, we need to get away on the channel. But and like I said, man, I feel like because last year 2K25, it did okay, but I don't think it did as well as it has in prior years. And I know some people were turned off by the island.
They're bringing it back. The island is back. Get your VC ready to get your my player or my wrestler, or whatever you want to call it.
Afro! What's up, baby?
Afro!
What's going on, Afro? But yeah, I don't. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But and besides, like I said, Crimson Desert stuff coming out next month, so I'll think about it. I'll look into it to see if I want some more. See if I want to pick it up. It's going good, Afro, man. How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm looking forward to tomorrow. What's going?
He didn't left me out on my lonesome, Afro. He breaking up the shield, man. He breaking up.
I'm breaking up the shield. We got. Also, we do got to get on Marathon. Also, we need to get on what is it? That battle golf. That we need to play. I put the link in the chat.
Checking my stuff this week.
It's a battle golf game. It's like co-op. I figure it'd be something we all can play. And I put a couple of games in there. There's some demos going on from Steam Next Fest that's free that we can check out. I already got them downloaded, but
so he lets you know I got that terabyte.
Yeah.
He just said, "Did y'all?" I ain't played. I gotta play Resident Evil.
I booted it up. I haven't actually delved into it. I'm gonna go through and do like the little training. But have you played the Afro? But I gotta go. I gotta actually download it on both consoles. I got it on my Xbox and my PlayStation. And I saw that it's cross save. So I was like, all right, bet that's cool.
I did see that.
Dope. That's dope. So let's go ahead and I have and I'm not a fan of extraction shooters. I got it. I listen, I feel you because I'm like, so I'm gonna go check it out because I like Arc Raider, so this make me think maybe this one might be a good one, but I think this one is more so PvP focused. So like so we'll see.
Husky smoke on Arc Raiders. He want to save fuckers.
Listen, I don't run from no smoke. I just don't shoot first. You shoot it, and if you shoot at me, I shoot back. That's the thing.
You looking suspicious. I want to shoot.
Anyway, but let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of the day, man. Like I said, it's Pokemon Day. We had a Pokemon present. So happy Pokemon Day to everybody out there. So I'm going to get this going real quick before we start talking about it. Give me just a second to get this pulled up.
Oh, you got the notes I sent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me pull them up here.
But you can tell I'm still such kind of a newbie when it comes to stuff like this because I be forgetting about all this technology we can use. I'm taking pictures like it's old school. Like, hey, you get the picture I took?
Yeah, I got it. But yeah, so we'll kind of breeze through some of this, man. Like, you know, we'll touch on some of the things, some of the announcements today, and then we'll focus on what we really came here for. You know what I'm saying? So one of the first things we saw was they introduced the Game Boy music player. It's basically like it looks like a little iPod. It looks like a Game Boy that plays all the OG Pokemon music from the games, which don't make no sense to me. But they got to find a way.
Music,
correct? They had to find a way to make y'all buy some extra stuff just cause, and people go buy it, but just cause it's Pokemon. And use it as a collector's item. So
somebody gonna put it on lo-fi and I'm gonna be streaming on Apple Music. I ain't worried about it.
It's the bro. What up, Keith? What up, fam?
He said,
But
Pokemon's out. It's all about them Digimon.
I already know. What he coming with. You know what I'm saying? Him and Wyatt be on that same tip. TIP.
All about Pokemon slaves.
But yeah. So that was one. Then another announcements I did really like to see is they told us that Pokemon Champion, it will be the champions. Pokemon Champion will be played at the World Championships, which I think is pretty dope. So Pokemon Champions also will be available on your Nintendo Switch starting in April, and then it'll be on your phones later on this year. I'm with Key on this. We're gonna talk more about it, but yeah, I'm with you on that, Key. I'm with you on that. Go ahead.
Personally, well, I hit on what I think once we get back to the.
Yeah, that was. We'll wait, but I'm gonna let you go to the next topic. This your topic. This you right here. This something you love. You still do to this day.
To this day, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, still playing it. They got Pokemon Go Kalos tour going this weekend. So your boy gonna be outside at somebody's beach walking up and down trying to catch them Pokemons, catch them shiny. They did do something pretty cool and they gave you a code for a free research. But the thing about stuff like this, when you get these free codes, it's like, bro, these Pokemon been out so long. I have all the shiny variations. I have all the 3-star, maybe 4-star variations. So like, it kind of feel kind of cheap. It's like you could have gave us like a cool costume with them or something.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like you just kind of like, oh, here, pick one. It's like, bro, you already had community days for all these Pokemon, so it's really like, and then the verbiage on is like, oh, pick any Pokemon. I was like, oh snap, I can pick any Pokemon out of that. It's Chespin, the Kalos stars, Chespin and them. I can't even think of the rest of them.
Yeah. You know, I missed it. He was I can't think of his final one, but Chespin, Greninja, and I can't think of Fox. Fire Psychic Fox is what it used to be.
Crazy. I follow Toasty Marshmallow. I didn't even peep that she was in the trailer. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy when you follow somebody, you kind of see them blow up.
Yeah, that is. But like you mentioned Pokemon Go, but it's the 10th anniversary of Pokemon Go, so that's why they're doing that. And they are Pokemon Masters EX
6.5, bro. It seems like it just came out yesterday.
It did.
So 7 years is crazy.
Yeah. Pokemon Cafe Remix. We saw some of that. Pokemon Sleep. They're doing some more Pokemon Sleep stuff. Pokemon Unite. For those who play Unite, they're adding the legendary birds and Johto starters. So you'll be able to use those in Pokemon Unite. Something I am really going to check out, and it'll be on the Nintendo Switch Online, the GameCube on Nintendo Switch Online. That's Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD. I know some people were actually talking about this already, or speculating that this was going to get announced. And we're going to be getting Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD on the Nintendo Switch Online GameCube portion. So I'm looking to try that. I've never played it, so I'm looking to try that and play through that myself. So we'll look into that.
One thing I can give Nintendo credit for, because it doesn't focus on graphic fidelity that much.
Mm-hmm.
When it gives you a game that's a remake, you're not, or just like a port, you're not really like, oh, this doesn't look that good. Well, at least I'm not. It's like, oh, it doesn't look that good. It's not
most people don't want to care. Don't really care. They just want to play the game in some situations. So yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So like, being that it came on GameCube and the graphics looked that way, it's like, oh, it's really just reminiscent of Brilliant Pearl and what's the diamond one called? Brilliant Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah. So it's
sorry.
So it kind of looks like along the lines of those games that came out. So like, oh, you can make it. You're not really focused on the graphics like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And also we mentioned Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. You know, those dropped today. Your boy picked up Fire Red. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get bullying me. He bullying me because I had.
The main reason I got Fire Red is because they got Growlithe in Fire Red, and Arcanine is.
I could have traded you. You know,
it's not online trading. We have to be local. So I would have to wait until we get together for me to trade.
Bro,
And I
you know, I'm always around.
Yeah, speaking of, we'll talk about that off stream. But yeah, Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green dropped today, man. $20 for the ports, and they basically ported, but they're you what?
I'm gonna go and get that as soon as we get on stream because I meant to get it.
But
Pokemon Home coming to that too as well.
Yeah. So that's why I was talking when I talked about that, and I did a TikTok video on the announcement, and people were like, "Well, it won't have online support, so I don't want it." And it does not come with online support now. But knowing Pokemon and knowing TPCI, the Pokemon Company International, and Game Freak, what they'll probably do is down the line, they'll go back and add online support for the game itself. So that way, and maybe say 6 months from now, it'll get announced or something like that when they show something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible. What's up?
It's gonna be crazy. It's all these new Pokemon fans. That's kind of like the Galar babies and
listen. The fact that you talking about struggle, you folks talking about some hand like. Listen, there is no experience share, and yes, it is. The experience share they got is only works for one Pokemon, and they have to hold it. They have to hold it. Also, you cannot evolve your Eevee into a Umbreon or Espeon during the main playthrough. Why? Because
you gotta trade. How you get Gengar now if it's no online?
You gotta trade. You have to do local. So we have to you have to be by somebody or with somebody in the same vicinity of someone to do that. What else? You can't get Crobat through your normal playthrough until you unlock the national decks. I don't know if they added a night and day cycle for Umbreon and Espeon. So that's another thing. You may not be able to get them. It's a couple of things. So I got to do some research to be sure. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So like I said, the experience share, the difficulty, you think it's easy. Y'all think it's you think just wait.
It made me realize how hardcore of a trainer we were back in the day, because you really had to sit down them routes and grind with those Pokemon.
Very much. That's why I said, bro. That's why a lot of the old Pokemon, like the old heads, they say these newer Pokemon games are like they soft or they weak or whatever. They're not as hard as we were growing up, because a lot of the stuff we had to go through, they made it more accessible nowadays, which is okay, which is fine. The only thing I do wish they would add is a difficulty level or something that you can do to make it more difficult for the trainers or for the people who are more experienced and they want to experience something more difficult. They want to play the game and they want to enjoy it, but they want a little bit more difficulty added to it. That's why I tell people, I've been telling people since I played it, I get you didn't like the chibi style, but if you want a little difficulty, go pick up Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, because you ain't gonna just breeze through that game, or breeze, especially you ain't gonna breeze through that Elite Four with Cynthia. I'm telling you right now, and it's coming from somebody who, like, it don't take me long to run through no game, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
take you long to do what now?
It don't take me long. Well, Pokemon games, I sit there like, say, we can beat the main story and be done, and then we moving on to breeding and getting and training them up so we can get ready to battle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't tell you last time my trainer and my Pokemon fainted from somebody being on my ass. I can't lie to you. It's probably been almost. I don't think it's happened in 2020 at least. It
ain't happened in a long time from the computer. Now going against other trainers, like real life trainers, a little something different. But Pokemon, like the game, nah.
Now the Legends game is a little different, because you know what I'm saying, they'll sneak you on some fuck shit.
I still ain't like,
none of your business. You get hit by a fire blast. You like, bro, bro, what's up, bro? Like,
yeah, but like I said, we already talked about it. But Pokemon Champions is coming in April 2026, and then later on this year for mobile. They also mentioned the Legends ZA DLC. We also saw an announcement of Mega Garchomp Z. So we get another variation of Mega Garchomp. I wonder, kind of I got to look into it to see a little bit more information. But we're getting Mega Garchomp Z.
You know what that pissed me off though? That whole announcement. I thought they were gonna say it was on sale. That's
how much is it? It's what, $30?
$35.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and me and you both kind of was like, nah, because like, bro, Seiran, he was saying it's worth the money. He's enjoying it.
Yeah. I may pick it up just to get the extra Pokemon. I may pick it up, but still,
I just,
yeah.
I don't know.
I feel you. And then we get to that comes out this month in March, on March 5th. We got Pokemon Pokopia, which is basically Pokemon and Animal Crossing mixed together.
I ain't gonna lie.
So you gonna pick that up? I know you look. I listen. I know
At first, I was overlooking it. At first, I was overlooking it because I was like, I got Stardew Valley. I ain't play Animal Crossing. I didn't really have nobody to play it with, so it kind of ran its course. But after a while, I kept thinking, I was like,
you go. Doug will be playing Pokemon Pokopia. He gonna tell y'all about it next time. Yeah, in about 2 weeks because it come out on the 5th. So Doug will be playing this.
On the 5th. That wrestling come on the 5th too.
That wrestling.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there hitting folks with spills and my Obafemi walk down to the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen, the Obafemi walk. I'm like, what? You know what, bro? You like it, I love it, bro. Go ahead, let's go. But
man, cause you know he went to Alabama.
Yeah, I know he was a shot putter at Alabama. Why was this nigga not on the football team? What was you doing? Anyway, man, 6'6", monster.
He probably didn't like getting hit on, bro. What? Never mind.
I like Nick, you missed one. But yeah, so. And now for the nitty gritty, the one we all came to see, the announcement of Pokemon Generation 10, and that is Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, man. Listen,
put them starters up there, man. Put them starters up there.
We saw a. Let me go ahead and so we was watching the trailer, but we got
don't throw them boys up there, man.
Let me get you set up here, but saw Pokemon Wind and Waves, man, and listen, already to talk online, man. You know what I'm saying? We got they showed us the starters. You got, I think it's Browt, BROWT, which is the grass starter. Pombun, which is the fire starter, and I'm Gekwaka. I don't know how to pronounce the water starter.
Looking at this, so I kind of was just like, oh.
So it's these are the new starters for the new Pokemon, man. I like the designs. I think they look pretty cool. The second time we got a chicken. First one was Blaziken. The second time we got another chicken, man. We got a dog starter. Have we ever had a dog starter before? I don't think we have.
We're gonna find out a little bit. I
don't know if it's a dog and a lion, like a dog lion type. Because you look at the thing. I don't know if it's at the end it's gonna become like a full-on lion, which could be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Or like the little Chinese dragon. They look like not dragon, like the little Chinese thing with a little like a dog.
Yeah.
Some supposed to speculate that.
Yep.
I was saying online that the water starter would be
water dragon.
Komodo dragon.
It's gonna be a water dragon. That's somebody I saw. That's somebody else saw. I saw somebody. Speaking of, I got some variations and stuff for that I'm gonna pull up in a minute. But yeah, these are the starters, man. The game looks good. And for those who don't know, or for those who didn't and don't have one yet, go get your Switch 2 if you plan on playing this, because that's the only place you're gonna be able to play it. Because this is Switch 2 exclusive, and I get it. Switch 2 is expensive. It's probably go more than likely. It's probably going up in the next 6 months. But this is, you're gonna need it to play Winds and Waves. It don't come out to 2027.
Which
I will. It kind of is. I was thinking it was gonna come out later on this year, but they're pushing it to 2027, and I will look. I'm fine with that. The reason being is with it being on the I want them to make sure we don't have any of the hiccups we had with Scarlet and Violet. Now, I will say this: I didn't experience any of the hiccups. I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet.
I did too,
but I don't want any of the hiccups. I want this to be a full release with good graphic fidelity. You know, I don't got me no 60 frames. I ain't looking for no 60 frames Pokemon. Just for everything to run smooth, everything to look good, have fun. You know what I'm saying? All of that. That's all I'm looking for. And I can't wait to see the final evolutions of the starters and to get their typing, bro. Because like I said, and I want to see what other new Pokemon they will have out. Because I love seeing the new ones. And then every time they pop up with them, I'm like, ooh, I wonder what that is. What that one do? What you know what I'm saying? That's for me. You know what I'm saying?
Personally,
yeah.
I wish a statement and a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I wish it was kind of like back in the day, where like you pick your starter and you don't know what that final evolution look like till you get there. I would love that surprise element because like I'll be like, because right now I'm leaning towards the fire starter or the water starter. I might go water just because I never pick water. It's usually fire or grass for me.
And see, I rarely pick fire. I think the last time I picked fire, the last time I actually picked fire was on I did it on Scarlet and Violet. I picked fire. I picked Fuecoco. And the reason being because I knew he was an alligator. He turned like you know what I'm saying, a fire gator. So fire gator. But but that's the reason I was like I picked him for that. And I was like, I don't normally go fire. It's only been a few times I've went fire. Like when it was, I think it was mostly it's water. 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be the water starter for me. Like from even when I started back in the day, Squirtle was my first one. Totodile, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like water has always been my go-to starter. Even when I played Alpha Sapphire, Swampert, you know what I'm saying? Greninja. Literally, I choose the water starter most of the time. It's a few times
between this because last one was Fuecoco, right?
Yeah, that was the gator. Yeah,
I got Fuecoco, and the one before that I got Grookey.
Yeah, see,
and I mess with my dog. You know what I'm saying? We'll be on them drums. Rillaboom.
Rillaboom. Yeah. And see, when doing that, when I had I think did I choose Litten? I can't remember. I may have went Litten on that one. I think I may have. But that's rare because I don't normally choose the fire. It's either the water or I go grass, unless, like I said, that fire unless that fire really speaks to me.
On Galar, that was the rabbit. Litten was the one before.
I'm sorry, not Raspberry. I apologize. Yeah, I went Inteleon on I went with Inteleon. Yeah, I went with Inteleon because he had the the water spirit gun. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy, Urameshi. You know what I'm saying? So, but these are the starters, man. Also there with them doing the starters and everything. We saw a couple other things, man. The Winds and Waves looks really good. One thing they also showed us, they showed off some of the drip. You know what I'm saying? We see the Winds and Waves drip. I don't know if there's a hoverboard. I don't know. I like the hat. I like the hat he got on. I don't know if there's a hoverboard or what. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
how you gonna have on baby blue? You know what I'm saying? Her blues match, man. Like.
I like the yellow though. I like the yellow. I think that's just it's just made with the material, but the blues match. But I don't know, man. Listen, I like what he got on. I like the fit. You know what I'm saying. But like I said, I want to know if this is a hoverboard. That's what I want to know. Like, cause that if we get to travel with a hoverboard, hey. That's what we doing.
It's for the over 1,000 Pokemon you got they probably
Man, listen. But they don't put all of them in the game, and which I'm fine with. I know a lot of people be upset. Well, my certain Pokemon, but bro, let me trip. Listen, play the game.
Champion's gonna be for.
Shut up and play. Shut up and play.
Yeah, that's what Pokemon Champions gonna be for.
There you go. But I really like that. So one thing I did see online about speculation of what the starters could be or where they may have came from, and so I saw this online. So this is speculation. Somebody was like the Brout is going to be final evolution, going to be like a grass flying or grass steel. Somebody mentioned Pumbun be like a fire fairy. You know, they was looking like this big old this large dog or a lion. As you see, this is like the Barong. I think it's a Japanese thing. And then we see Naga, which is being compared to the water starter here, which is be a water dragon, Komodo dragon. Third evolution will be a Komodo dragon. So listen.
Do you ever think sometimes Pokemon look at some of these ideas and be like, damn, we fucked up. We should have did that.
I can see that. I can see something like, because you see, listen, we get the final designs of the Pokemon, but then you have you have a lot of fans who make fan designs and stuff like that. Like I haven't played through ZA yet. However, with ZA and with them Totodile being in there and stuff like that, like they gave his Mega Evolution. Like I wish they would have added like Steel to his or Dragon to his Mega Evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because the Mega it took a second for it to grow on me. I don't think it's the best, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. I was hoping for something more with this Mega Evolution.
I feel like that's why I kind of Chikorita. That's why I ain't go Chikorita, because Chikorita was my first Johto starter.
Mm-hmm.
Until you deleted my save, and I went back with Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil, all right. But there you go.
So, but I feel like Chikorita's fine. I can never say Meganium. All the extra fluff around the neck. I was like, nah, I ain't like that. I feel like Tepi had the Emperor had the best.
Yeah.
Had the best final.
I think he did as well from with the his Mega and everything like that, because it was once again
her Mega. My Emperor was a woman. Her
Mega. Let's be politically correct here, but her Mega. But I really like I said, Totodiles. I mean, for Feraligatrs grew on me and everything, so it's not the greatest, but it's not bad.
I mean, it had a certain duality to it, so that was kind
of yeah.
That most of the Megas didn't have. Like, oh yeah, he's like this, and then he put it over his head and it's something different. It's like, oh, a dinosaur.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like they didn't, like you said, to your point, they could have did something extra with the type when it came to that.
Yeah, that's what I would have wanted. But like I said, man, it was all right. But yeah, so that's some of the stuff we saw from today. From the Pokemon Presents, man. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next year. We don't have a official release date yet, but we know it's coming in 2027. So I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm excited to see what comes out for the rest of this time. Because what's going to happen every 3 months or so, 2 to 3 months, we're going to get a reveal of a Pokemon or new Pokemon being shown that's coming out or whatever. So it builds excitement for the game. So I understand it. Things like that. They may have a reveal at the championships and stuff like that. Like they do stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to
because of GTA.
Huh?
You think they might have pushed it for? Granted, it's two different fan bases. Do you think by chance they pushed it for GTA? I don't know. Fan bases, but
it is. But the thing of it, because somebody else brought it up, and I was like, I don't think they running from GTA because, like I said, they have two different fan bases. Pokemon, let me say this: they may be trying to avoid GTA, but also Pokemon is gonna sell regardless of whatever else is going on. They'll still sell regardless of whatever is happening because you have a huge core fan base, like a huge core fan base. Like Pokemon is like the number it's a top 3 property.
Oh,
It's a top 3 property like IP in the world. It's up there with the mouse. I think it maybe is. I can't remember the order, but I know at one point in time it was like top 3. But yeah, so not that. You sent me something else that we want to talk about as well. Let me get it pulled up here. Y'all give me just a second. There you go. So I'll let you lead this segment since you sent it to me.
So basically, what me and Hus finna do, we finna go to through each generation, and we're gonna give our favorite starter from each generation. So
I'm with it. You can go and kick it off there, big sir.
So I'm gonna be a basic bitch, and I'm going Charmander for the first one.
Of course you are. So my very first, like I love Boba. I love Boba, so I do. I absolutely do. But I got it. My very first one got to be Squirtle, bro. Squirtle Squad. Scram.
But the shades.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Blastoise. I
Big
think
man, Blastoise, big man. So yeah. So yeah.
Actually, let's do something different. Let's rank them. So mine will be Charmander, Squirtle, then Bulbasaur. So you went Squirtle first. I'm guessing Bulbasaur's your second, Charmander's your third.
Yep.
All right, so boom. For Gen 2, I'm going Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile.
Hey, mine would be the exact opposite. Of course, Totodile. That's my love. That's one of my all-time favorites, man. Totodile, then Cyndaquil, and then Chikorita. Chikorita cool. I like Cyndaquil a little bit more.
It's crazy because on this one, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm going Trico, Chikorita.
You mean Torchic?
Torchic. Oh, I said Chikorita. Yeah, Trico, Torchic. Because I never really got Blaziken. I always ran with Sceptile.
Yeah. And for me in this situation, bro, once again, Swampert or Mudkip turns into Swampert, and especially when Swampert got his mega. I love playing with him in Alpha Sapphire, but it'll be, and I love Blaziken. Blaze. You know, Blaziken is dope. However, in this situation, we're going with Swampert, Sceptile. You know what? Swampert, Blaziken, then Sceptile, and I love Trico. Trico is dope. Trico always had that big,
and then the shiny variation.
Yeah,
one of the best starter shiners out there.
Yeah, he always had that chill, cool vibes, but you know what I'm saying. I like Blaziken a little bit more. Also, his middle evolution form looks like a damn raptor, which is kind of cool. But however, I'm talking about Trico, but I like Grovyle, but yeah, I have to give it to I like Blaziken. The firefighting is where it kicks off at the firefighting, and it goes from there. Like, you know what I'm saying. Blaziken was dope, but yeah.
Bro, I'm starting to realize a pattern with myself. This one, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm going Turtwig, Chimchar, then Piplup.
Word. And what's so crazy is mine would be in this situation, and just I think I would probably I would say it's not really sad, but I want to give Fire a little bit of love. I'm gonna give it to Chimchar, then Piplup, and then Turtle, because I love Empoleon, that Final Evolution, and then I love the Infernape. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be Chimchar, Piplup, and then Turtle.
Yeah, Turtle is my guy. Now this would kind of get a little rocky for me because I missed 2 generations.
Yes, but it's Gen 5 right here, baby.
Yeah, but I think I'm going Tepig, Snivy, and then whatever the name. Oshawott. Yeah.
It's Oshawott. Oshawott was my guy. When I played through Gen 5, Oshawott was my dude. I ended up playing with Tepig and all that. He was all right, but Oshawott, Snivy, and then Tepig.
Oshawott, Snivy. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I lied. I missed the next 3 generations. So
yeah, I'm dead. And that's one. One if I can recommend, if you was able to play Unova or go through Gen 5, I recommend doing that because I initially stopped 1 and 2, stopped on 3, then played 4 until late. Like I ain't played 3 and 4 until later on. But when I jumped back in on Gen 5. So I played Black and White and Black and White 2. And literally once Black and White X and Y came out, and then Alpha Sapphire came out. So I ended up playing with the Gen 3 Pokemon again. So literally the only one I initially missed was Gen 4, which I ended up playing in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Which one was Platinum again? With Giratina on the front, which end was it?
Platinum would have been I think that's Gen 5? That may be Gen 5. I think I didn't play Platinum, but I think it's Gen 5. Black and White, I think it's Platinum. Let me look, because I don't think, because it's Gen 3 was, that was Alpha Sapphire and Ruby, which would have been Emerald. And Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl would have been that Emerald would have been Gen. What was Gen 3? Did we get anything? I don't think we got
Ruby and Sapphire.
No, Ruby and Sapphire. Did we get anything with Gen 3? Was it Diamond? That was Diamond, wasn't it?
Nah, so Gen 3 was Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Emerald, that's what it was. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Gen 4 was Diamond, Pearl, and
Platinum.
And Platinum was damn, let me look. I'm gonna have to look it up. But anyway, go ahead and pick your pick.
Okay. So Gen 5, I'm going Tepig just off the muscle of Pokemon Legends EA. Hold on, we already did Gen 5, right? Hold on.
Yeah, we're in Gen 6.
Oh, in Gen 6. Oh, I guess I'll go Froakie, the little fox, and then Chespin. And the only reason Froakie getting a nod because of Greninja, and like I said, I don't really too much. But then again, little fox, they fire evolution. They fire Mega kind of fire. Look,
I think it was Dale Fox.
Dale Fox, yeah, there we go. That Mega kind of fire with that broom. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna stick with what I got. Froakie, Chespin, then.
Yeah, so it was Ruby and Sapphire, and then Emerald was, and then Diamond and Pearl, and we had Platinum.
Yeah.
And then after Diamond and Black and White, it was Black and White 2. We didn't get anything with Platinum with
It's third.
So it was, but that's basically kind of what Black and White 2 was. Black and White 2, Black and White 2 was not like a remake version of Black and White. Black and White 2 was actually a continuation. Oh yeah, story-wise, it was a continuation of Black and White. So what happens in Black and White, you see the effects or you stuff changes in Black and White 2 or whatever. But yeah, so for me in Gen 6, it's going to be, of course, my guy Froakie, then Chespin, and then I think Fennec is this evolution. But yeah, so that'll be for me.
All right, Gen 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Litten, Rowlet, and then my little water guy at the end. He is
I can't think of his name, but yeah. I'm with you on that one. I roll the same way because Litten was Litten, even though I love the arrow, the archer type for Rowlet as his final evolution. I wasn't a huge fan of the water evolution as far as what he turns into. I mean, it was dope. It was like a little mermaid, but it was all right. But Litten was, of course, the coolest one. The whole aesthetic, and even his shiny evolution with the belt as well. And that shiny is dope as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. So better shiny, Sceptile and Incineroar.
Incineroar. I love I love how it flips.
I forgot all about that. Incineroar. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right. So Gen 8, what you got?
Got my boy Grookey, because like I said, got that boy Rillaboom on the beat. Then got Cinderace, and then Inteleon at the last spot.
Yeah, it's Cinderace, Grookey, and then Inteleon. And I started with Inteleon. I like Inteleon, I do, but Cinderace was dope. You know what I'm saying? I love that move. He has his like signature move, and then Grookey as well. That also Grookey and Cinderace were more viable and competitive than Inteleon was. But yeah.
Let's see. In Gen 9, it was just for Coco and everybody else. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen. I went back and played Quaxley. Quaxley was alright, but it's Fuecoco. I can't think of the cat's name right now, but it's Fuecoco the cat, and then Quaxley. That Fuecoco was fire, and then the cat's final evolution was actually really dope. And then, like I said, Quaxley was his little. It was like a dancer. You know what I'm saying? But
dancer, dancing for money.
Yeah, that would be it for me.
America's Next Top Model. That's what Quaxley was on.
I can see
it. So that's probably my exact same. Quaxley, cat. I mean, shit. Fuecoco, cat, Quaxley.
Yeah. That would have been. That would have been it, man. It was like I said, and Gen 10. We just talked about those. I'm looking forward. Like I said, looking forward to. I really, like I said, I want to see more. But just right off top, my starter will probably be. I probably would go. I might go extra grass on this, man. The way Brout looks or whatever is it. He had it. So in the other picture, he got this menacing look. So
he got potential.
Correct, but that water, if like if we never see the final evolutions to the game, but if we get the final typing, and I find out the water's a water dragon, I'm stopping what I'm doing. We're going.
I think they'll never give a starter a dragon type before a final evolution. I think
it's crazy. It would be so dope if they would.
Fire dragon, water dragon is. I think they'd be too OP. I think that's why.
But you look at but that's in the mega form. He get a dragon. Charizard, and then I think Mega Sceptile is a dragon. Mega Sceptile, I think he's dragon.
That's why they got Omega to get that type.
Yeah, I guess it's because they're like
all the other moves. Like, think about this: you're a Mega Water type, and you out this bitch using Thunderbolt.
I think that you could, but you can limit some of this like that because you're not. So it's I would say it's a difference between being dragon water and water dragon. Water is still your main type, and dragon would just be your secondary type. Like if he was a dragon water, then I could see him probably having access to the ability Thunderbolt and stuff like that, what like dragons do. But with you being a water dragon, you may have some of that dragon stuff into some of the in the typing, but you don't give access to all the array of moves a dragon Pokemon can get. You know what I'm saying?
I need to hop on. See, can I teach a Gyarados Fire Blast? Like I know Gyarados be knowing Thunderbolt and stuff, so I need to go see.
If you can't think of Fire Blast, Scald is also right there.
Yeah,
Scald is because it can cause burn. I used to love using Scald, and it'd be crazy some of the Pokemon that can use Scald. But yeah,
Gengar's another one that be doing a lot of random ass moves. But that's such another thing. I probably. I'm gonna go dog because the move the water type. I'm like, maybe I might just pull the trigger on that. I'm going 1A water, 1B dog. Then at 3 we got Brout.
Yeah, for me it'll be I'll probably go your way. Like even though I would probably choose Brout, but the water, it'll be the water, then the dog, and then Brout. I just like because I said I like how it looked, but I do like say want to see more. I want to know that because what I look at it when I'm going through and I'm playing, like I'll go back. What I want my first playthrough to be I want my first playthrough to be with somebody like I like. That's my first playthrough. Then like if I do another playthrough, that's when I'll go back and choose. All right, we'll choose this one and go through it with this. Even though I know everything, I know how they go be. I'll go back and play through it with that. But yeah, I'm that water. It's a possibility of it being a water dragon because it is a lizard. I know we got another one. We seen what happened when we had Inteleon and all that, so it was like, but we got a little hope. So, but yeah, so that's it, man. I'm excited for Pokemon for Gen 10, man. How y'all feel about it? You know,
Gen 10.
So it's gonna be interesting to see as the year goes on and when they get a actual release date. Because normally, as somebody who plays Pokemon normally comes out in October, November range. You know what I'm saying? We don't get, so the fact that it's say 2027 now, I don't know if they're gonna make us wait all the way to the end of 2027 or if they're gonna give us a Pokemon in like February, you know, or March or some shit like that. So yeah. But first, just want to appreciate everybody that stopped through, Afro Key and everybody else that was in here lurking, man. We appreciate y'all. That's gonna be it for tonight, man. We'll be back next week. Maybe some talk about some news and stuff like that. But it's
Resident Evil review.
Oh, that's right. Doug will be playing Resident Evil 9 or Resident Evil Requiem, man. Shout out to the homie, to the unofficial official third chair of the Victory Road podcast, to Big Lawrence, LBG Gaming.
Big Lawrence.
He actually was streaming some Resident Evil Requiem earlier. I got a chance to be in his chat, man, trying to keep him from being so scared. You know, he real scared. He be screaming and everything.
Ooh, I like the light skin that's scared.
A big scary self. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for us for today.
Everybody follow Victory Road.
Yes. Make sure y'all go follow the podcast page, Victory Road AGP on IG and TikTok, man. We post shorts and stuff like that from the stuff. We'll start posting some questions and stuff like that. But we'll go as we grow, we'll start posting more. But yes, we got the Victory Road has its own page over on IG and TikTok. So make sure y'all go follow, man. Give us a follow, liking and sharing all that other good stuff, man. But we appreciate y'all. Dub, you got anything before we get out of here?
Just follow the pages, man.
There you go, man. Make sure y'all follow us. Check this out. Your boy also, same thing. Check me out over at the Husky Kage as well. You know what I'm saying? We do stuff over there. I have my my live that I do over on TikToks. We stream from time to time. We got to grow the Victory Road page as well, so we can be streaming on both platforms. It has to have a certain amount of followers in order for us to stream on TikTok. So make sure y'all go follow the TikTok so we can start streaming from there as well from the Victory Road page. Make sure y'all follow me as well. We'll be doing on Wednesdays. I have my live discussion where we have a live panel. Y'all can come up, we talk, chat about games, some gaming news as well, man. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. So we about to get up out of here. Your boy about to go eat and watch a little TV. Maybe play a couple of games, man. Marathon Server Slamming this weekend, so I'm gonna jump into that a little bit. But yeah, but other than that, man, as always, y'all be great. We out. Peace.